very level playing ground. It was super fun. Yeah.
Good. That is a good date.
My mom's advice to me that night was to go and pretend I knew how to speak Chinese because he was going away for a month to China, like a day and a half later. So we went on a date. It was a Tuesday night. Thursday morning, he was leaving for a month to go to work in China. So she was like, you should tell him that you know Chinese and just like pretend like a couple of, and be like, oh, whatever. And like make something up and like have him believe. And I just started laughing. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't even, he was like, okay. I was like, my mom told me I should pretend I knew Chinese. And like, she had this whole elaborate scheme for me to do. And he was like, okay, but
good. See, it would be dangerous to date in Vegas because there is always the let's play this down the road and get married. Like that is always on the table. Like you could end up
in Elvis's
like
chapel.
Really method acting.
And also, I am an ordained minister.
Oh, you are.
I don't know if you can marry yourself though.
California, you can.
Really?
California doesn't give a shit. California is like, if you guys are cool with it, we're cool with it, and then we'll send you the documentation. Yeah, California doesn't require anything.
Good.
They're like,
cool.
if you want that person off the street to
maybe. I mean, it couldn't have been much worse luck than I've had in the past.
Yeah. I had to get something notarized and witnessed here this morning in Arizona, and the notary's like, you got to get two people that you know to be witnesses, and I'm like, hey,
no, you don't.
I'm like, hey, you. That was literally
That's
what it was.
They told you.
Yeah.
No, you don't. The notary.
Are you a notary too?
I was.
Oh, the notary's like, I can't sign this.
That is absolutely untrue. You show them your driver's license,
which I did.
They see that it's you, and they notarize it. But they do it at banks all the time.
I did that, but I need two witnesses on the document that I had. It was an out-of-state document, and so I just had to grab a random. And I'm like, how does this make it better? I'll never see this person again. I don't know what their name is.
Was
How
that
does this
part
make
of
it
the
more
requirement
legal?
for the document?
Yes, it was a document requirement.
Gotcha.
But the notary said you need to know these people.
Oh,
and I'm like,
weird.
define know.
You're like, I literally know two people here.
Yeah, I'm
and
like,
they're
define
not with
know.
me.
And I'm like, hey, lady. Yeah.
Hey, lady.
Yeah, I know.
You become Jerry Lewis.
But as I said,
see,
you know.
That boyfriend would not have known that. And there was
Jerry
a lot
Lewis
of him
thing.
laughing at my jokes and then me pausing and going, Did you really understand that? And be like, no. And I'm like, oh my God.
I know. You got to get the references or it's really stall.
Don't
it can
fake it.
stall a conversation.
Yes, but he'd like laugh and I didn't realize it till probably a year and a half, 2 years in that he was sometimes just fake laughing at stuff.
I know.
So many lies.
I think the fake laugh might be the worst lie of all. Yeah.
It is.
A fake laugh.
A fake
Bastard.
laugh. How dare you? Well, this guy that I'm talking to right now, my hair is very, very curly. It doesn't look like it today, but it is very curly. And
you're in the desert. Imagine what's going to be like in humidity.
He calls me Fro. It's his nickname for me because my hair is like an afro. It's so curly. And I'll show you pictures. And so I sent him a picture one day and I go, did anybody order extra fro? Because it was like extra curly that day. He goes, I always wanted to bang a celebrity. I just never thought it would be Howard Stern. I was like, see, this is funny.
Yeah.
This guy I can get behind.
Yeah. Are you going to tote that fro nickname to the next relationship?
Well, maybe it'll be with him. I mean, but maybe if
You're already on a nickname
If I move to a college town and I'm like, listen,
hey,
I'll just get a jacket
name's
embroidered.
Jill, I go with Fro.
Right. I'm from Jamsey. You may know me.
Fro, Shim Jamsey. You got anything to plug?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I am actually booking the first Friday of every month at the Weekapaw Casino, which is the old Fort McDowell for people who live in Arizona. And it's just like a little bit, it's like Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Or like East
Scottsdale
Gilbert-ish.
adjacent.
Yeah. And it's a casino and they have the WKP Lounge. It's a sports bar and it's really big. And we do the first Friday of every month. We're going to have comedy there. So I was there this last Friday. In March, we have Dave Williamson. He tours with Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
We've got this guy, Jay Penn, who's a local. He's great. We've got Trix coming. He's a Canada guy. He's amazing. We've got
Arizona's open for business.
Pete Harmison. Yeah, we've got a lot of really good comics coming to that. And then yeah, so I'm just, I'm moving to LA and I'm hopefully get back in that whole swing of traveling again. I'll be in Florida soon. Not sure when. I do get my second vaccine next week. So before you people who are rolling your eyes going, I'm going to be just fine. So maybe y'all should get your vaccines, volunteer at a hospital like I did so that you could get your vaccine. Yeah. Be a good person. They need volunteers.
Florida's wide open.
I know it. And I'm going to go and be bulletproof.
Yeah.
It's going to be my friend and I. She's also single. We're going on this tour.
You should be allowed to wear the incentive.
It's like a scarlet letter, but like a good.
Should be if you get vaccinated, you can go back to normal.
I think
we're fucked up in this country. We're like, you still can't.
You still got to wear a mask. I'm like, no, listen, I get that. Like, I could give it to other people still, but also, like, just you wear your mask. That'll alert me that I shouldn't be breathing at you. Well, but if I see a non-masked, I go, oh, we're cool to make out.
I know.
Let's do this.
We'll take your vaccinated germs.
Thanks.
All right. This was fun. As far as us, like, share, subscribe. And as always, please review this podcast. Your reviews mean a lot in the podcasting ecosystem. Shoot us an email, greatlovedebate@gmail.com. We had a whole lot of feedback to your the listener letters episode we did last time. That was a bit nutty. And check out our live tour schedule. As I said at the top, go to greatlovedebate.com. We have some shows, mostly Florida, that are live, but we're going to roll some out again in the near future because, as always, at the Great Love Debate, we never stop making love. See you next time.